how'd you get here?
I've had my little eye on this one for a while now. This is Sonic Galactic, another classic 2D Sonic fan game, you know. The huge, what most people are putting out right now. But this one is crazy. Now, I usually don't do this type of thing too often, because this game really has, like, nothing finished except for one zone. But, like, I really wanted to talk about this one, because this one is so fucking fire. And I just really like what's going on. But as you can see, like, there's just a lot. You can only play one zone and exit the game. Like, there aren't even options for this, man. Not even controller support. Not having controller support alone would be enough to kind of, like, steer me off of a game. But as you can tell, I've been playing it a little bit. So we got the usual suspects here. We got Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, but we also got Fang, who I have never played with, and Tunnel. I'm gonna play as Sonic just to kind of, you know, run it, see how this goes, and see how the level design kind of interacts with Sonic's base moveset. But from what I've played with Tunnel, I've played through both acts that are available right now with Tunnel. This game kind of fucking rocks. So let's talk about this. I'm usually not a massive fan of these fan games that kind of do OC inserts or, like, their own unique Sonic character to be like, look, I've created I don't know, the Sonic 4. Obviously not necessarily the intent, but, like, you know, this desire to add new characters with every single Sonic game. Like, I get it. It's been there. It's been a thing. And a lot of fan games try to do it to usually very little success. But their character, Tunnel, honestly, like, you could tell just by looking at him, he does look like he fits in. His character design is really good and actually fits the world of classic Sonic. But not only that, his gameplay style, they really understand the fundamentals of what makes Sonic work. And his system is a really fun way to experiment with maintaining momentum while also keeping the style simple enough to feel like classic Sonic. And what I mean by that is, like, okay, it's especially prevalent in, like, Sonic fan hacks. You'll see them add characters like Shadow and then make him a master of, like, chaos control and make him have a homing attack and what. There's a bunch of bullshit, pretty much. A bunch of add-ons to this classic Sonic gameplay style. And, you know, sometimes it works. Often it doesn't. And it doesn't feel like a classic Sonic game at all. But Tunnel really kind of encapsulates the feel of a classic Sonic character and adds this completely new style of gameplay that doesn't feel like it is derived from something that's not classic Sonic, if that makes sense. But the main reason I actually wanted to play this is the fucking level design, dude. It is so good. It is actually so good. So, I'm pretty vocal about this, and I've made my opinion pretty clear, but, you know, for the new boys in chat, right? I think that the best way to make a classic Sonic game, the best way to design a classic Sonic game is to make the level design flow in a way that, you know, if you've played classic Sonic for a long time, you'll get through the stage with very few deaths and or, like, little severe punishment, right? Let me cook. Hold on. But if you're simply, you know, spamming the spin dash and just existing as a brainlet and not actually trying to react to things, not being reactive to, you know, potential changes in level design, it should still make you think. It should still punish you in some way. And this game does that fucking perfectly. It does it so well, because there will be times where you're kind of going and you might, you know, not react to this thing in time. You know, maybe your Sonic senses weren't tingling, and you didn't know that there was going to be this thing happening, you know, later in the level, and you'll miss a spring, but it'll just put you on a lower path, making the punishment for not platforming correctly or for, you know, missing something just be that you go on a slower and or lower path is the perfect way to go about it. And I know that's like baby's first Sonic level design, whatever, but so many games fail at that. Sonic before and after the sequel have dog shit level design, frankly. It's bad. Sonic and the Fallen Star has level design that sometimes hits, sometimes misses really hard. Even that game doesn't do it very well. This game, from what I'd seen in the gameplay that, you know, was put online, from what I have played, it never fucking misses. The level design has not missed a single time. It is perfect. This feels like something that came out of the Mania team. It is so good. It's just, I don't know how else to explain it other than it is some of the best classic Sonic level design I've seen in a fan game ever. And, like, that's insane for how much this formula has been attempted in pretty much every single, you know, Sonic fan game ever. The fact that there are so few that actually get it right is astonishing. And the fact that there are so many fan games that are beloved that, you know, don't get it right is astonishing, man. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But this game really does it insanely well. That's all that's out for the demo, by the way. We're gonna go through all the credits, and then I'm gonna give Tunnel an act, and we're gonna call it there. But I just wanted to show it off, and I wanted to talk about it, because it bears repeating how important level design is. And, you know, when a game does it well, it deserves to be applauded. It deserves to be praised. And this game rocks it, man. This game rocks my socks off. I'm really excited to see what they do from here on out. Obviously, you know, as levels progress in the game, as this game continues to get closer and closer to completion, there is always a chance that the level design will miss, and we'll get instances where maybe in an attempt to up the ante and increase the difficulty and produce a gradual difficulty curve, things kind of fall off the deep end. We've seen that, you know, even in official Sonic games like Sonic Superstars with Trip Story. You know, there's always a chance, but for right now, they're cooking, bro. Everyone on this screen, cooking. Like, genuinely. The fact that I could sit down and go through that entire thing without, I guess, you know, distinctly pulling out a piece of level design that I was like, I see what they were going for here, but I don't think it worked too well. Or even me not thinking about how well it was working, other than just talking about it in kind of a nebulous way, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. The fact, I know it sounds bad, but the fact that I can turn my brain off and let my Sonic Spidey senses tingle and handle a lot of the heavier lifting is a really good sign. Because I can do that in Mania, I can do that in Superstars for a lot of the game, and all of the stages that people think are the most fun are the ones that people can just simply play the game in a way that they're used to playing classic Sonic games, and experience it, not turn their brain off fully. You know, if they want to do actually well or get all the top pathways, they have to lock in for a second here or there. But, like, get through and have a good time generally based on, like, these subconscious instincts. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. It's hard to explain without it sounding bad. Like, I'm trying. So this is Tunnel's ability. He can kind of just jump in and out of ground. It's very simple, but it works really well for what this game is doing and for what classic Sonic is doing, because it lets you kind of reach these alternate pathways, but there's a little bit of a skill curve to it. Like, it's easy to pick up, it's easy to understand what he does. Mastering that trajectory is what I was trying to say, and, you know, understanding the level design in a way that will let you use it and produce results, that's harder. And I think that's kind of perfect for what a lot of people want from classic Sonic. I think that'll work out well in the long term. Like, there, I was kind of just spamming the button so I didn't get that life. That type of shit, you know? Like, there's a chance. And if, oh, that momentum, bro. Getting that ooh, that's nice. Oh, I want to try to do it on this real quick. That didn't work. Well, you know what? We tried. On slopes, that shit's cool, man. That shit's cool. It's very, like, Mighty the Armadillo-esque, except you get that burrow, which is... It changes the whole game, obviously. It is a very distinct, unique ability. Here's the thing. Whenever I see these characters, these fan characters, I always get really scared. And when I first saw this game, you know, as much as it pains me to say it, man, I saw it and I got scared. You know, I was like, oh shit, they got an OC, bro. They're trying to cook something that's not gonna work. But dude, look, they are the exception to the rule. If you guys know any, like, actual fire Sonic fan games that have these OC characters, let me know, because I'm very down to be proven wrong. But I don't know. I can't think of any off the top of my head that actually kind of cook super well. So, I don't know. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I've been around the block once or twice. I'm kind of a fucking fossil, so... like, I know what I'm saying. Like, that shit is sick, dude. That shit is sick. Kind of, like, intuiting a lot of the level design. Maybe that's why I like it so much. You can really intuit the level design here, and, you can make a lot of really fucking cool progress that way, because you're like, oh, there might be something above, let's go check it out. Hey, 9 times out of 10, because this level design follows very traditional, you know, Sonic structure, classic Sonic concepts, yeah, there probably is something up there. Use this, you're going, you know, fast and crazy as shit, like, skipping a bunch of stuff, that's so cool. And then the fact that you can just do this, hold on. Alright, never mind. You can do it on some slopes, not that slope. I don't know why, this slope you gotta be able to do it on. Whatever. Too late. Anyway, that's Sonic Galactic. I just wanted to do a little playthrough of the first act of that. Show off Tunnel, because I think it's such a clear indicator of, like, these creators knowing what makes Sonic tick, and just being able to kind of move forward from there. But anyways, that's it. I'll catch you in the next one. I don't know. Leave any fan game recs. I'm kind of running out of them, so I need more. Tell me more!